Hello and welcome to a special Devil's Advocate. 24 hours after the Ayodhya judgment, what does the BJP make of it? That's the key issue I shall discuss today with the leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Arun Jaitley. Arun Jaitley, the RSS Sangsad Chalak has said that there are no winners and losers, but many people believe that in a preponderant sense, the Ayodhya judgment has come down on the side of the Hindu position. Will you accept that?
Well, I think to the extent that it opens up the avenue for now the construction of a Ram Mandir at Ayodhya, you can say this. But the manner in which the judges have framed the judgment and they have addressed the issues, and all three have a different approach in which they have done it, I think this whole restraint which is being exercised by various sections, don't look at winners or losers. It's an issue which requires to be resolved. And this judgment perhaps lays a possible framework for moving ahead. And that's why I see that it's not only the RSS chief, in the entire country, there's a reaction of huge maturity as far as this judgment is concerned, barring a few exceptions who may have their grievances.
I want very much to talk about the content of the judgment in a moment's time, but first, the RSS Sangsad Chalak has also said that this is not a cause for celebration. But when L.K. Advani says that the judgment has laid the way for a grand temple, he sounds to many people celebratory, even triumphal.
So that I must say, even the RSS chief said that don't go out of control and start celebrating. Well, this lays down the foundations as far as the temple process is concerned, and therefore there must be an effort to now make it a reality. In that sense, your language may be different, but the nuances of both are really the same.
But why does it have to be a grand temple? Doesn't that sound triumphal?
You see, I don't think I'll be fair if I did not say, and that's my party's belief, my own belief, that Ayodhya is a place of special significance to the Hindus, and if a temple at that place is being built, which has a cultural, a religious, historical significance, well, whichever way you say the temple is, it's always good to call it Grand Temple or Bhavya Mandir as the phrases go. And why should anybody object to the idea of a grand temple, particularly if the court judgment allows a temple to be built?
Except for the fact that to many ears the word grand seems to have a slight rubbing salt into the wound.
I think that's really playing with words. Because if you are having a temple at a place of historical importance, don't we speak about great places of worship, the churches, the gurdwaras, the mosques? When we refer to some of those great architectural structures, why must this be insipid if it is to be built?
Let's now come to the actual content of the judgment. First, the judges have concluded that this is a Ram Janmasthan on the basis that that is what Hindus believe in. But that's tantamount to converting belief into a fact. Is that legally tenable?
I think we have a debate going on since yesterday in the whole country by people, including you and me, who've read the broad headlines or the brief points. None of us has read the judgment. And therefore, it's highly unfair to the judges or to the judgment to have detailed discussions without having gone through the logic as far as the judgment is concerned.
Except for the fact that two out of the three judges argue on belief.
What I understand is that some of the issues in the judgment was, it was an issue in a civil suit. And civil suit is not a generalized thing. There are pleadings, there are issues which are raised, there are issues which are framed. And the issues were, is this place perceived to be a place of worship where Lord Ram was born, or was it the Janmasthan? Now this perception itself was the issue, and this having been framed as an issue, both parties have laid evidence and addressed arguments. The judges are bound to answer it.
You're being slightly clever in your explanation.
I'm being realistic.